It's September.
Hello. That shifted music. Hello. How is everybody today? I hope you all enjoyed my new starting stream soon screen. That's a hard one to say. Thank you for the follow. Haas00312 was here, and thank you for the resub, Snow. It was very nice. Mario! Hello. We're gonna be doing art today. So, fair word of warning, I'm running on about 3.5 hours of sleep, and a single energy drink. I have a smoothie and an additional energy drink with me right now. But, we're gonna see how it goes. I have absolutely zero plans for this stream. I was gonna play Minecraft originally, but then I'm so tired. I do not want to hop on my hardcore world because I will die. I'm not risking that. I'm exhausted, but I wanted to stream. So I'm just gonna start drawing. You know what? I'm just gonna start drawing. I have nothing else I want to do. Why is neon green up? Okay. What should I draw, guys? I think I'm gonna draw... What should I draw? What am I feeling drawing? I want to draw monsters. I want to draw funky little guys. The stream tips. I might add more eventually, but those took forever. This screen took forever. Did I switch it? I'm so tired. Hold on. I might not even finish my smoothie. It doesn't even taste that great, but everybody, listen up. Oh yeah. Energy drink. Okay, so I'm gonna draw Mothman, but like my interpretation of what he should look like. How do moths look? He has like big eyes. He stares at you. He stares you down. Can I request a cursed drawing? Of course, Mario. Of course, comrade. You can request whatever you want. Is that allowed in the stream? Yeah. Cursed drawings are always allowed, especially in art. I mean, they're really only allowed on art streams. I'm not gonna look at a single moth. But what do you want me to draw? What do you want? What do you want me to draw? I have to make a new cursed drawing. I think it's cursed 6. No. Cursed 6. What do you want me to draw, Mario? Did my thing freeze? Or am I just waiting? No, okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Also, please let me know if the music's too loud. Actually, I'm gonna lower it right now anyways. Just because I want to be able to hear like alerts and stuff. Mario, what do you want me to draw? Oh, Mario. I know where you live. I can kill you in a video game. I could kill you in a video game. Fortnite 1v1 me. I can't say I could kill you because that's against Twitch TOS. I'm not drawing myself as a cat girl. You know what? Actually, fuck it. Hold on. Here we go, like this. Like that. Oh, wait, I have to make it look like a cat girl, don't I? Hold on, I got this. A request is a request. My hair actually does look like that. It's getting longer, but it still looks like that. Right? Is that how ears work? I'm not a furry, so I don't know how animal ears work. Dude, furries are like some of the coolest artists, dude. They're like so talented. I would know. One of my best friends is a furry artist. What the fuck is that ear? And I'll give it a little, not to interrupt the cat girl talk, but on a totally unrelated note to the escape map, do you think a castle or mansion would be spooky in the Blackstone? Ooh, castle, definitely. With Blackstone, castle. Hold on, I got this. Nya, ha, ha. I'm evil. I'm a cat girl, but evil. Hold on, I got this. Watch, we'll just add some, purple hair so you know it's me. You have to know it's me, right? Like, you don't, this automatically isn't me. You have to add in some purple hair, and then you know it's me. Once you add in the purple hair, then you know it's me. There you go. My cat girl OC would absolutely murder a man. But like, who wouldn't? Okay, back to drawing Mothman. I like to imagine him like a really... I don't know how moths work. But I imagine they have like these dudes. Thanks, Comrade Bestie. You're welcome, Comrade Bestie. I imagine Mothman, as much as we love Mothman in this household, well, in this household being my room, I don't know if my parents have any strong feelings towards Mothman. I'll be honest. I don't think anybody else besides me in this household has strong feelings about Mothman. But as much as we love Mothman, he's scary. Either he's a harbinger of death, or he's a warning. Your Mothman is making me want to rewatch that one movie about him. There's a movie about Mothman? I need to give him little, like... I don't like that. Not because it looks bad, it just looks awkward. How did I not know about this movie about Mothman? So he's like a really like elongated spine here. This is his spine. He's like hunched over, and then some shoulders. Ooh, yeah, there we are. And then the ribs would kind of protrude like this. Then hold on real quick. We're gonna make him a little smaller so I can take more advantage of this space I have here. Okay, so you think of bugs and their bones. They have very thin. I'm like, I want to get better at drawing horror like imagery, but like a lot of that is like realism and all that, and I'm very bad. The Mothman prophecies, is it like scary, like jump scare scary, or like just creepy scary? Because if it's only creepy scary, I will be looking it up. I'm very bad at jump scare scary though. No? No what? It's like, oh, it's like he's walking on this. This isn't just him holding on to something. He's like kind of. How do horror mystery? Oh. Moths have like huge wings, right? I'm going very much towards the insecty kind of vibe for him. But I'm very bad at insects. Like, I don't know how they look and shit. Mothman. I mean, they called it Mothman. So I'm gonna use like moth kind of. Yeah. We love our monsters here. What the fuck is that? Okay. Got the nice skinny arms. And then we have to give him a nice limp wrist because, oh, that's a really good hand right there. Based on real events, so it's semi-realistic. Fun. I have to look it up now. Okay. I'm actually I don't think there's jump scares. Okay, then I will probably be watching it. I will probably be watching the Mothman movie. That's a nice creepy hand right there. Now let's get a nice like bony leg here. Like that. I kind of want to give him like talons for feet. Because every time I think of Mothman, I think of that. Okay, so does anyone remember the Discovery Kids channel? That had all those like shows on it? Like it was like Flight 29 Down was one of them. And I'm sure there's like another one. I'm sure there's another one. But it had like a lot of those shows. One of those shows was like these two kids and a scientist were like, I don't know, like the kids Mythbusters, but supernatural and paranormal shit. And they would go like investigate shit. And motherfuckers, hold on. The eyes on Mothman's wings, because of course he has eyes, have to be like wings. Right? See? Oop. But I remember like the people, they interviewed the original people, I think. I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know if it was like real. Like they actually went and found them. It was like in the 60s, and I remember the people were old. So maybe. But they Pleek. Whoa. Hi, Lorenzo. Who's Pleek? Who's Pleek? Who's Pleek? Please, I'm running on like 3.5 hours of sleep. I don't know who Pleek is. You're Pleek? Or you're running on 3.5 hours of sleep? I don't know. All I've been doing between like while I was at work is tweeting about how I am suffering. He sees you. He sees you. Fuck that box? What box? What are we talking about? It's the Mothman, or my interpretation of the Mothman. Hold on, I'm adding some background. Adding some background leaves. some background foliage. The box that you tweeted. Oh. Oh yeah, fuck that box. Because I was walking back, like, in the back, and I was, like, going to do something, and I ran into the box, and it was just in the middle of the floor, and I said, fuck you. And I did, I mean, like, the box didn't really do anything, but fuck that box. Do you see the Mothman? Do you see the Mothman? Because the Mothman sees you. I kind of want to change this hand a bit. I actually really like how this is coming out. Draw Kog'Maw. I don't know who Kog'Maw is, bestie. I don't know who Kog'Maw is. He's just a little creature. A little creature, you say? How do I'm trying to, like, this hand is perfect. This hand is perfect, man. I'm trying to like recreate that. He's a lead character? Of course he's a lead character. I'd have to see him. I don't know. I wanted to draw monsters and shit because monsters are sick. Pogma? Pogma. He's monster? True. He is monster. This thumb. As much as I like this thumb, it kind of doesn't make sense there. Do it. Do it. Don't make sense there. Damn, that's a pretty cool Mothman if I do then say that myself. Now I want to add some more like design on the wings. But I don't know how to do geometry. So like I don't know how fucking moth wings look or their designs. I like the eyes. And if anything, I kind of want to fix the spine here. Oh, that. There we go. Because the spine, the wings look like it's behind the spine and not like attached to it, you know? Hold on real quick. Okay. Okay. And then if I go like that, but the wings come from here, it looks like the wings are attached to the spine. And I have like a vague line there, but more like it connects. Like the spine is just the wings. Hold on, and then I have some like drool coming off the proboscis. I don't know what these are called. I feel like proboscis is a scientific word. Hello, Abyss! Hello! Yes, it is a dark stream. I actually was gonna do a Sims stream today because I was like, I'm too tired to play Minecraft. I want to do just something fucking wacky. But Sims, I have the game, I just don't have it downloaded. So I was like, I'll just download the game right before stream. Proboscis or tongue? Oh, then mandibles. Mandibles? Mandibles. Mandibles. I feel like that's the word. What are mandibles for 500? Yeah? Sick. Okay, now I'm trying to get like the veins and shit. I'm trying to get the bones to pop out. Ables. Wow, Mothman is able to do things. Amazing. Amazing. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's freaky. I actually really like how that looks, dude. That looks sick as fuck. That's my first time trying to legitimately draw like a Mothman. Bet. Okay, now let's try to do some colors. Should I try to do it like how should I try to color this? How should I try to color this? I don't know how colors work. I'm gonna look up a color palette. Why do I have more notifications? What is the fucking... Oh! One of my friends is also live. Fun! I need a color palette for Mothman, so I'm gonna do what I did for my last one. Look up Mothman pictures. And then pixelize it. And then color pick from it. Okay, now I'm looking for a good Mothman picture. The thing that sucks about Mothman drawings, like really cool Mothman drawings, is that they're so like black and dark that you can't really pick out colors. See, this is a cool picture. That is a dude in a suit. Let's see. Hold on, motherfuckers. Hold on. Give me options. Why? One of the fucking options is Trump tweeting about Mothman. I don't want... Just give me Mothman art now. Okay, that one's... No, I don't want to use someone's actual art because I'm just color picking from it. Fuck it, we're doing the forest colors again. Dark forest. This is how I do shit. I just typed in the word dark. I'm very tired, guys. I'm very tired. So this is a good one. So this is a different kind of color palette I used for my last forest drawing. So this is what I do to... to make color palettes. Paste. I'm just gonna Don't worry, I'm not using this. Okay. And then I do filter, effect, sharp transform. I think it's effect. Yeah, effect, mosaic. And I just pump that mosaic, and then you start getting colors. You start really narrowing down the colors. Mothman color palette. That is a man in a suit. It was just a dude in a suit. Okay, maybe go back a little bit. Yeah, so it's just a lot of purples. So I don't want to dim it down too much. And then I start color picking. So right here is a good color. Hold on, do this. Like there. And then there. Minding his own business on the Google Images page. He was just as Mothman. I'm allowed to call him out. I mean, it wasn't really a call out. It was more of just like, oop. I was looking up like Mothman for colors. Is there any other colors in there? Is it just those? I don't think I like this. I wanted some green. You know what? I'm going to look up a color palette sheet, and you guys can pick my color palette for me, because I'm indecisive and tired. Find me a good one. Where's a good color palette sheet? Do these have names? I need the ones with the names. Color palette ideas. Give me a sec. Fuck, no. Inspiration. Give me a sec. Some of them have, like, there's sheets that have fun names on them. I used to have them, but like I don't anymore. Do I still have them? Do I have color palettes? Where is this? Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec. I've almost got it. Okay. Let me see. Give me a second. This one has more options. Okay. Copy. Okay. We're gonna delete this. And we're gonna delete this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I meant to click paste. And then paste. Okay. Pick a color palette, my friends. The first one, I mean, go ahead. There's so many here, and also I have the name of the Tumblr. Yeah, there's the name of the tumbler there. I'm gonna take a sip of my cool energy drink. It's a tumbler challenge post for me. Hey, listen, Lorenzo, fuck you. Pick a color palette. I'm indecisive. Just say monster and go. What? Just say monster and go? What? I don't think energy drinks actually work for me. I just think the taste and the like texture. Skydive. Ooh, that one's nice. Give me a sec. The drink Monster. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a Monster. I prefer Rockstar. I prefer one specific Rockstar, but the little donut place next to my work. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. You said cigarette smoke? Cigarette smoke. Oh, actually, that one's a good one. That one has nice dark tones. Very good for a forest. Oh, also has black though. I think I do like, between those two, I do think I like cigarette smoke more. Any other suggestions? Sorry. I think I'll go with cigarette smoke then. Okay. We going with cigarette smoke. Not any from you? Okay. We're gonna just erase this one because cigarette smoke, I do agree, cigarette smoke is good for this. I like doing this with them, so I have like an even. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Hold on! There's someone at my door. This smoke is good for us. Shut up! I'll be right back. That was my father saying goodbye. Cigarette smoke is good for us. I didn't. You know what I meant! You bastard! I want to fix the wings a little bit. Hold on. So, did I have 17? Yeah, we're going to do 17 real quick. I'm going to fix the wings. I want the eyes to be bigger. Pleek? What does that mean? Hold on. I'm trying to make it look more natural and not just like, you know, an eye. I want it to look like one of those things where it looks like an eye, but it also could not. It could also, like, it's not an eye, you know? Gonna save chaotic me for the next non-sleep deprived screen. Listen. You do what you want here, Abyss. It's very rare that I'm not gonna be a little sleep deprived during a stream. Also, I'm sorry I barely streamed this week. I just couldn't. Things kept coming up and I couldn't stream. Also, I went to an amusement park the other day. Don't worry, we were safe. I had masks on the whole time and all that fun stuff, sanitized. We're careful. But we went to an amusement park the other day and I got on a ride. And let me tell you, I am great with roller coasters. I love roller coasters, okay? Roller coasters are my shit. I never get sick on them. I love them so much. I got on this one. It wasn't even a roller coaster. It was one of those things where you sit on it and it spins you and swings you at the same time. Yeah, and I've gone on those before. Fine. But this one almost made me puke, and that's never happened. I don't get sick on roller coasters. This is a really cool drawing. Okay. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do for... Let's start with this. That stream on Sunday made up for... Yeah. Sunday stream. That's why I didn't stream on Monday, because I was like recuperating. But what's it called? Am I on a different layer? Yeah. So this one ride made me sick. I legitimately almost threw up. I had to like drink a bunch of water and like chill for a second. Like we didn't get on another ride for a solid like an hour almost. And as I'm getting off and I'm like leaning against the wall trying not to puke because I did not want to puke in public. I'm better than that. My gut is strong. And as I'm finally like recovered enough, what does this one look weird? Oh shit, this is not the one I like to use. I like to use dry gouache. No wonder it looked weird. Okay, there we go. But that's also not the right one. Which one do I like to use? Is it thin gouache? Gouache. Liar, gouache. Okay. What's it called? But oh yeah, this is the one. It's thin gouache brush. This is the one I like to use when I'm like painting and doing stuff. I'm not coloring this normally the way I do because I want to try to do different styles and everything. This is a very unplanned art stream, so we're just gonna go with the fucking flow, you know? Anyway, I'm sick, trying not to throw up, and I finally have gotten settled, and I go to walk away, and next to us is a family, and this one dude is also struggling, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad, that was me, and I'm like, and me and my sister were like, drink water, help me, you're gonna feel better, like, us too, I'm with you, man. His dad, like, this dude, I couldn't tell how old he was, he couldn't be, like, too much older than me. It's a brain Vitamix. What? I'm confused. So this dude's dad, or probably his dad, I don't know how old he was, but he was like, I think he was probably older than me. The dude almost throwing up. His dad was old, so he had to be older than me. But this old man is like, oh, it's a brain Vitamix? The ride turned your insides into a smoothie. It did. I was absolutely fucked. I mean, I'm fine, but like I was fucked. Anyway, so his dad's like, oh, maybe you guys should exchange numbers. Well, his son's almost throwing up and I almost threw up. And I'm like, no. Sir. This man really tried to set me up with his son who was about to puke. Like, I felt for him because I almost puked too. But like, there are better times to do that, sir. There are better times to do that. Sounds pleasant. You felt for him? I did not. I mean, I felt bad for him. I felt bad for the guy. I just realized I'm going to have to add my own color because I want these to be red. Imagine your first meeting with your significant other being over the same garbage can. We were actually, like, it was like... No! Bruh, it was so... We got off the ride and we had to go get our stuff, right? And it's like a crowd of people. There's so many... And you could tell nobody enjoyed that ride. No, even if it didn't make people sick, it was not a fun ride. It made most people sick. Even watching it, you saw their faces were just like filled with unpleasantness. On death's door like a small Victorian child. What it felt like, bruh. So, what's it called? So we first got off this ride, and there's a crowd of people by the bags. So my sister, it really was. My sister goes to get our bags. Well, I like go off to the side because I'm not gonna be that bitch that pukes on somebody. Like, I didn't care if I was gonna throw up. I was not gonna throw up on somebody. Like, I refused. And then, like, I'm leaning against the gate, kind of away from people, and I look down, and there's a fucking lizard on the floor, and I'm like, well, shit, I can't puke on this lizard. I can't puke. Were you gonna vomit in class, kid? I never vomited in class. I did cry in class. That's almost more embarrassing, though. Big spinny one, I think. Yes, it was a big spinny one, I think. It was a big, okay, so hold on. I have the tools. Give me a sec. So the ride looked, it was like this big swing, right? So it's like this, right? And then everyone kind of sits on a bunch of seats here, and then it kind of swings you back and forth while this spins. You see? You like my diagram? And it would go off randomly in class. What's going on? What did I draw this on? Okay, it's fine. I can just delete it. But yeah, so that's what the ride looked like. Oh, how does this color? Oh! Draw my life video. The story takes up a solid quarter of the video. No. The boy looks fuzzy. He is fuzzy. Yeah. I'm gonna do a background real quick because I like doing backgrounds. So what I do for backgrounds, I mean, I'm not good at backgrounds yet. So what oh, it's an eraser. I'm a little bit of a dingus. Perhaps even a fool. So we're gonna color this in nice and dark green. A really nice dark. Listen, I'm using the paintbrush because it gives different, like, kind of, you see how it gives different kind of levels of darkness and opacity. I like that better than just a solid color for a background. I like that kind of. Okay, come on. Fill in the white. Ah! I'm so tired. And then I'm gonna do another layer like this. Without the outline, it looks like you threw it in the dryer for 3 hours. No! Hold on. No! Like that. Hold on. This, the cat girl got us again. It did. The cat girl came out of nowhere to jump scare us. Okay, and then we're gonna get some trees in there. I'm not used to doing backgrounds, so I'm like not the best at them, but ever since I did the forest background for my my starting soon screen, I'm like, I want to try more backgrounds. I want to be like the best at backgrounds. Hold on. Also, I don't know if, because right now the song I use for my new starting soon screen, it's 2 separate songs. It's Undertale Home and then Undertale Home, the music box version, and that's like, I like how they kind of fade into each other, but I don't know if I want that to be my music for good. It's a little too soft. I want something like nice. I almost want like the Skyrim song, you know, but at the same time I didn't, because I have not really played Skyrim yet. I've played it a bit. Sounds pretty nice. I liked it, but I don't know if I want to keep it like that, you know? I don't know if I want to keep it those songs. And I'm thinking, I literally just picked those out maybe 10 minutes before the stream started because I came in with no plan. Ooh, spooky strings. Oh, see, I'm not a music editor, man. I can't add shit, but I want to. I need to find spooky shit. Okay. No one worry. Let's see. Ooh, it's starting to look pretty chill. I haven't added any shading or proper outlining yet. So what I'm gonna do, lower the opacity for this. I kind of like a lowered opacity. And I'm gonna breach the color palette a little bit. So right now this is my color palette. It's kind of restricting for when I want to do. So I'm gonna pick another one that's similar. I think I'm gonna go with Never Again. Mothman is simply watching. Mothman is watching. I think I'm gonna go with Never Again here because I like the browns and shit and it's good for a foresty color. So I'm gonna go for this again. I might not use all of him. I might just, you know what, just pick and choose the colors I want. Because fuck it. Because fuck it. That's why. Because fuck it. Hold on, so we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. And this. And this. And this, so they don't overlap. And then this, so they're all even. You know what? Fuck it. We're going all the way down. I forgot. That doesn't just take everything out. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit, another layer behind the leaves for this. And then I'm gonna pick an area where the light is perhaps coming from. I kind of also want to do like a smaller branches like this. That kind of looks too, oh fuck. Kind of like, oh hold on. Like that. Like this. I kind of want like a lot of different kind of lines in the background to make it look more foresty. I make it like light. I'm not good at art. What the fuck was that sound I just made? What if I do like a little bit lighter? No. That does want me, okay, so we're just gonna leave it at those two branches. I can probably add more later. I do have some ideas. Anyway, so it looks like some light's coming up from here. So what I like to do with that is add a little bit like this. A little bit like this. Looks kind of sunny, a little bit too sunny for my liking, I'll be honest, but it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Now we can, I'm gonna take some of this for the green for the trees. I just realized I'm on a layer behind those. Hold on, I have an idea. Ah, ha ha ha. I feel like these, it's like, I'm making it too sunny. Which I might have an idea for how to fix that, but I'm not doing it yet. Okay, so the background's kind of okay. I think I want to make it a different color. I'm gonna make it like that. And once again, I'm breaking away from my color palette. Because it's my color palette and I can do whatever I want with it. I'm gonna make it a little bit like find a nice blue green and then go right in between it. It needs to be darker. There we go. I think that's pretty much the same color. I think I wanted a little bit more blue. And then a little bit more purple like this. So we have like a nice dark background, but also some white. Trust me with the light's gonna make it look really nice. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Once again, I am asking politely that you trust the process because I am breaking away from my color palette. Because nothing can hold me down. Nothing can hold me down or stop me. I'm unstoppable. I am unstoppable. And I'm incapable of using a color palette. Do something darker. Ah, the lag. Love the lag. Love the lag. And we continue. Mushing it up. Okay. I kind of want that to be like the night sky, so I'm fine with that for now. And then I kind of want to do that. Don't like that actually. Okay. And then we're gonna take this brown, make it a little darker, like, oh, that's not darker. I meant to make it darker. That is just the very similar color. You think I could do shading, but I can't. I just made that black. Hold on, I need to check something. I have to double check that things don't freeze on me. How is that a different color? It's like an orange. How's that a lighter color? Okay, hold on, it's like that. I mean, that's decent if I do a little bit of green in there. Ooh, why did I think green was a good color to use? I'm like completely leaving my, I'm completely leaving my color palettes now. Okay, like that. Then I kind of want to do this, make it another step back. Kind of more twisting. Hold on. Okay. Like this. Do I like that? I don't think so. Don't think I like that. Then I lower the opacity on it so it kind of fades into the back a little bit more. That actually kind of looks better. It also lowers that kind of color. Okay. And now we're gonna go with that. Leaves time. Wrong, not a good color. That's also not a good color. I need a good color. I need a good color. A nice, good, crunchy color. I need a color. Colors. I am staring, but I am not seeing. Let's try that one. Ah! About that. Okay. I need like a darker color. I don't know if I can say trust the process anymore because I don't know what the process is. I don't know anything about color theory. I'm just running fucking wild. I am just running wild in this amphitheater tonight. I am a once great opera singer, singing in the ruins and the decrepit ruins of my once great opera house. We are two stars that have burned out, but we still stand together. And these leaves fucking suck. Okay. Time to do what I'm better at doing. Outlining. Hold on. Hey, what if Mothra made all of his surroundings seem blurry while he was distinct? That would be really cool. Especially because this is a background, it's not supposed to be in the focus. So I'm just trying to find a good color that doesn't that's dark but doesn't blend into the background. Like that's too light. And that kind of, I guess that one doesn't. I am trying my bestest here, bestie. I am simply trying in these trying times. I'm not good at backgrounds, but this is why I draw them, to get better. This is how I draw leaves. I don't know where I learned to do this. I remember I think I saw something and I'm just like, leaves time. Color. Then blend, a very slight blend. That's a little too rough. A little very slight blend. This looks like ink bleeding in a paper and it's very nice. It's very nice. I immediately said too much blend and I blended it up anyways. I think I'm really trying to... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. I know what I'm gonna do now. Take this. We're gonna take this Dry Gouache. We're gonna take a nice dark color. And then we're gonna kind of texture it. I'm gonna unlock it. We're gonna texture it. So the texture kind of blurs the end and it gives it some more fuzziness. Makes it look more defined, but also fuzzier. I don't know. Things don't make sense to me. Nothing makes sense to me anymore. I am simply tired. I'm trying to like blur this kind of the edges. I'm trying to blur the edges a lot. Let's make it small. We're gonna make it slightly higher. Where's my color palettes that I'm not using? Where are my color palettes that I'm not using? Nice dark leaves. Dark leaves. Dark leaves! And just fucking, there he is! That's Mothman! Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of outlining. I'm gonna get rid of the background for a second, just so I can really outline him. And I am gonna do some outlining in black, some nice thick boy outlining. Cause I got a new pen. Look at this. It's called Chewy Pen. It is absolutely delightful. If you have, and it's free. So if you have Clip Studio art, I recommend it. Hold on. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. I was like gushing about it tomorrow the other day. It's just a very, very nice, a very, very nice pen. Whew. It just is really nice and smooth to use. So. I like making the boy fluffy. With little hair. Look at that fluff. Look at that fluff. Look at that fluff. Ah! Okay, come on. Circle. Do what I want you to do, circle. Circle. A little bigger. Hold on, I'm almost there. I've almost got it. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Now this circle, it's okay, I got this. I want it a little bigger. Ooh, that one's nice. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Like this. And how do I do this one? Not like that. So it's like this. Like that. Like that. Perhaps. Give me a second. I just realized something's not working on my stream. My now playing isn't working. Per K. That makes me upsetty. Makes me very sad. Hello. Okay. Amazing. Try to do the other one. Like this. A little bit more like, ooh, like that. I hate trying to make things symmetrical because I know I can't. I'm gonna do these first. I don't know what I'm gonna put between there. I feel like there's supposed to be a mouth there, but like, how do I know? I didn't make this guy. Shh. Shh. I didn't make the guy. I didn't make the guy. I didn't make the guy. Do moths have mouths? I mean, they gotta eat somehow, don't they? Like they're eating somehow. Ah! What did I do? Oh, there he is. Okay, hold on. No. No. I'll probably recolor him if I'm being honest. Good question. They have mandibles, I think. I can't draw right now! Just gonna draw me upsetty. It's a pen. What would you like me to draw? What would you like me to draw? Conceptually, violence, anger, sin, and destruction. Well, I think there you have it. I think that's a pretty good concept. Okay, I have it. Let me think. All of those are just manifested in Cat Girl. Give me a quick second. Okay. I am vain, and I am my own muse, so I'm gonna go with me again. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not gonna go with me. I'm gonna bring back an oldie, good old. Hold on. I have it. Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I got this. Is that a Pop Tropica character? No. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm bad. And we're gonna make it a Cat Girl again, because I feel like the Cat Girl really we're making it a Cat Girl again. It's not gonna be me this time. It's just a Cat Girl. It's Cat Girl Elmo. Cat E-Girl Elmo. And then I'm gonna just SCP-666 Cat Girl Bob is the embodiment. No, fuck it is me now. It's Cat Girl Bobs, the embodiment of chaos and evil, known for being a little shit, committing crimes such as tax evasion and third-degree murder, alongside other exploits such as the Ears Incident. Known for being a little shit. I am easily larger than all of you. You have no proof otherwise. Hold on, I have it. If it's gonna be Cat Girl Bobs, it has to have the Bob's hair. It has to have the Bob's hair. And I'll give it a little tail. Oh no, not the earbuds cap. Save it, find it. Hold on, because I think I come in front of this one. I don't know how the stance is below the fire, but the fire's in the background. That much I know. We're gonna outline it a little bit more. At this point, I'm just a cat. And then, hold on. First off, get that color. Get that color. I need it slightly bigger. the color. What are Catgirl Bob's pronouns? She, they. Or, yeah, she, they. And then we need some fire. The fire. That's too pastel. It needs to be a little bit more. Catgirl Bob's, what will she do? Well, most likely crimes. We're going by what's evident in front of us. Most likely crimes. Like, doesn't have like red in it. Doesn't fire have like red in it? Crimes such as taxation and third-degree murder. There we go. There's some Catgirl Bobs for you. The first one and then the second one. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That one's South Fast. Quick eraser before she gains sentience. She's on another tab. She has no power over there. Oh fuck, I forgot I drew that. Okay. Hey, stop loading. You know, I kind of like that line there, but I'm gonna actually get rid of it. I forgot I had candy! I have sour candies. You wish you were me. You wish you were me. Sour candies. Hold on. They're sweet tart, chewy, extreme sour. They're not super sour, but they're really good. If I eat 5 of them at the same time, it'll be funny. Be careful. It would be funny, and that's something I would do. What? Like that's a funny sub goal. But because I don't have like a cam or anything, you would just hear the noise of me going. Bruh. 86 followers sub goal. Eat warheads on stream. You'll get to hear me suffer. True. You would get to hear me suffer. That is the truth. Look at that crunchy knee. Look at that crunchy knee. Are your knees that crunchy? My knees are that crunchy. Well, my knees sound that crunchy. My bones are simply like cereal because they snap, crackle, and pop. Me. I don't care if his legs are bumpy. I kind of like the bumpiness because it makes it look even creepier. My knee after I fall down the stairs. Oh, don't do that. Oh, what I was gonna say. Be careful when you eat a lot of sour candies. As someone who loves sour candies and eats a lot of them, if you are not careful and eat too many, especially the ones that have a lot of sugar and like the sour sugar on it, your tongue will start to bleed. I say this from experience. I have just gone and eaten a bunch of sour candies because I have zero self-control and I just eat them. As long as I know they're there, I will eat them. And my tongue started to bleed multiple times. I don't learn. I just, eventually my tongue starts to bleed and I'm like, oh yeah, it does that. Sucks to suck. And then I keep eating. But be careful, because they will make your tongue bleed if you eat too many of them. That being said, I will absolutely eat 5 warheads on stream. Bruh. You got to learn that from Markiplier? I learned that from Hubris. Hubris, man. The hubris, it always gets you. 5 years ago. Did I watch Markiplier 5 years ago? I think I did. Of course they did. Of course they did. Because you can't just do one thing. You have to do like 50. You have to do like 50. Who is Markiplier but a man powered by hubris? I feel like that's every content creator. Well, not everyone. Most of them, though. It's all like, what can I do before I die? What'll be the thing that gets me? Will it be the 500 sour candies with muscle stimulators? Or perhaps just the fucking science experiments? Oh my god. My sister likes to watch like the Vlog Squad dudes, and every single one of those, like, it's weird, like they'll fucking, bruh. Content creators are nothing but built on hubris. Okay, fair enough. That's not bumpy enough. Has to be bumped. Ah! My mother is calling me. Give me a second. I was muted for that, right? Please tell me I went mute for that. My Streamlabs froze. My Streamlabs is frozen. The only person stopping from jumping off my house is no one. Ooh, Blackstone block palette. You know what looks really good, almost like marble, and I really want to build with it inside my little haunted mansion on my hardcore world. I think it's calcite, the block that's around yeah, I think my Streamlabs froze. I think, hold on. It looks like marble, so calcite. It looks really good. I don't know how it looks with Blackstone. Oh, there it goes. Was I muted for that? Or did you hear my entire conversation with my mother? I thought I turned my mute button off, but I am paranoid. You were muted? Amazing! Okay, my mother... You did not hear my mother yelling at me to move my car, which I will do later. We have a lot of cars in the neighborhood, so like... If we don't get one spot, we have to like all fit our struggle to like squeeze into our parking. And we have a dumpster right now because we're doing some deep cleaning. Barely. Which that means I need to clean my room. My room's a mess, dude. My room's a mess. I need to clean. But like motivation? Don't know her. Don't know her, bestie. She doesn't visit me. I like calcite, but I kind of want a more complementary color, like a red or blue, since it'll be in dark rather than white. There's the nice deep burgundy of the nether brick. Blue. There's... I'm trying to think what other red blocks there are. Oh! Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a moment, my friends. Give me a quick second. Okay. I had to take care of a bit of stuff. Okay. I think so too. What's it called? So I've been seeing a lot of shit on TikTok and just in general. Woo! Thank you for the raid, Anne. Hello. Also, thank you, Snow. Yes, hello, welcome. I'm drawing Mothman. I'm drawing a lot. I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep and 2 energy drinks. I'm very tired. But hello, Raiders. Welcome to my Mothman stream. Keep your cockness to yourself. Welcome to Mothman. Hello, Frankie Flyer. Welcome. Fuck. This is my sleep deprived stream. This is my sleep deprived stream. I'm in my sleep. I've been in my sleep deprived arc, I'll be honest. And we just had a follow from one of those dudes. I think it's either one of the people that... Oh, fuck.
Snow__cats would like to share a thought. Has not a coffee. Respect the boy.
Never. The more you get angry, the more I disrespect him. Almost. Give me a sec. Did it freeze again? No, I don't think so. It didn't freeze. Amazing. Listen. I can do what I want. It's fine. I'm also running on sleep deprived arc, running on 4 hours of Monster Energy and some Pocky. Hell yeah! Oh shit, that just reminded me. All I've eaten today is a donut. Today is not a healthy day. Slurp check? Okay. That didn't sound good to me, and I have headphones on. I can't imagine what that sounded like to you guys. Probably bad. I'm not hungry. It's fine. I'm not hungry, and I have a sandwich downstairs for when I do get hungry. It's fine. Trust me. I don't have water here. Trust me. It's fine. It's fine. How's that look? Don't like that. Water. Check for chat. Do I have any? No, my tumbler is empty. I do not have water. No cursing. No! Why does that look so bad? How do I fix this? I'm trying that. Maybe like that. Maybe? Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to just double check my time. Okay. Snow, because you can see when things are done, please tell me when 10 minutes has passed. That was intentional! That was intentional! I said, you know we gotta give him the limp wrist. You know it. Mothman is one of ours. How's that look? Yeah, thank you. I think that's okay. And then I'm gonna... with that. He's the biggest wrist at the audience. He is. Mothman would comment on your outfit then eat your soul. Yes. Amazing. I forgot Angry Little Bob's is still there. Holy crap. Also, for anyone new in chat, I should have said this earlier because this is an art stream. You will see in my redemptions you can redeem cursed art, which means I will draw whatever you ask, but it will not be good and it will be done quickly. Here are the 2 examples for the 2 cursed requests from today. And then there's this one. So if you have the points, this just so happens to be out of stock. Is it out of stock? Did I do something to make that only usable twice? Am I a fool? Hold on. I don't know. Hey, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this, guys. Girl stream? No. Everyone knew? Okay. I think it's like a 5-minute wait time. Okay. I thought I had it like out of stock permanently for the day because I know there's like you can make a daily limit on those. I'm like, did not mean to do that if I did. Okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I set arrangements to play D&D with a few friends. World maps are currently being made as I'm gonna be Dungeon Master. Heck yeah, my dude! You should overdo, I promise. Bruh, I've been wanting to be a Dungeon Master again and for ages. I want to do a stream series with D&D when I Dungeon Master, but I don't see that happening anytime soon because of just schedules and unpredictability and all that. But dude, I love dungeon mastering. I'm like happy for you. That's amazing. I am struggling. Wario. 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 Did someone say Wario? Copy. I keep saying Wario, but in prayer, so he'll provide you wisdom and inspiration. Okay, Wario. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you cheat the system. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Wario? Wario. Maybe the next drawing I'll draw is Luigi. I'm drawing Luigi next. Try and stop me. Wrong one. Okay, we're gonna fix this a little bit because I kind of don't like this here. So I'm gonna fix that a little bit. Jesus, Wario. Wario Christ. As soon as it restocks. Okay. Okay. I'm emotionally ready for that. Okay. I am really trying. God is testing me today. Bestie, let me tell you that. Prepare yourself. You're just watching it count down. I think it's like, yeah! Zigzags. Yeah, right now I'm working on a world map and have NPC I'm gonna make, but also I have another project to work on. Bruh, the maps are so fun to make. Oh, I'm very jealous of you right now, Frankie. Like, extremely jealous. I love making maps. I kind of don't want there to be, like, out there, but, Wario. 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 Also, they told me I was gonna be DM after I made my Dragonborn character. Listen, free NPC. It's free real estate, baby. That's too small. Geometry. 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 Let's add these back in. This back in. This back in. And this back in. And then this back in. Ooh, that Mr. Moth has. Still thinking about the limp claw that Mr. Moth has. Listen, Mr. Moth is just who he is, man. You can be in give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hold on. He could be a harbinger of death and be a little fruity. But, like, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Listen, guys, I was up till like 6 a.m. then woke up at like 9. No. 6 a.m. and woke up at like 10. So I got like 4 hours of sleep, 6:30. It's really hard because I could not fall asleep, but I was like drifting. So I got like 4 hours of sleep, but it wasn't like restful sleep because I think I kept waking up. It do be like that though. So, now we're gonna actually color him in a bit. Actually, yeah, you're right. It's a Dragonborn named Cadmus, Sorcerer class. Oh shit! Get it, Cadmus? Hold on. I'm gonna color this in the way I love to color things in, which I do. So I do this, I do this, I do this, then I do invert, and then what color is it? Hold on, I have my. So we start with this gray, and then bang. And then to fix it, I just do that. And now Mothman's a little less fuzzy now. A little less fuzzy. So let's see how that looks in comparison. See? A little bit less fuzzy. A little bit less fuzzy. So we have those sticks and everything. I love him. Yes! Bessie! And that blood red eyes. Because you know we have to. And then we're going to get some white in there. Right there. And right there. Then if I think I'm going to have to do this. Just fix it up a little bit. ¡Ay, que la chingada tu madre! Fuck! That not scare me. You motherfucker. You know a bit about why my party's characters, gonna be a party of 3, a fighter class, a corgi person. Oh, corgi person? Half cat person? Ooh. Only got 2 honks in this time. Feels bad, man. Listen, it feels great because I'm not tormented. This day has already been torment enough. Let me live. Okay. I'm gonna blur this up a bit. Chat, we should unionize to all honk at the same time. I'm begging you not to. I'm not in Minecraft right now. I don't have my prison. I will draw a prison. I will draw a prison. Do not test me or my limits. Also, feel free to curse unless you count that surprise as cursing. Has it been 10 minutes? It's been 11 minutes? Did that 11 minutes make it inside? Was that after? Okay, did I have a different project? Oop. You can just say they're cousins. I don't want the lines here. I'm gonna say that cursing was after the 11-minute mark. Amazing. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he precious? Okay. Okay. Then I'm also gonna color that in and that in. Oop. Miss that. And miss that. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere now. Oh. Now I kind of want to just... Okay, it was based off another character whose name is Ryu. Ryu isn't a sorcerer, he's a shifter dragon. That sounds sick as all hell, dude. Now... Oh. Hold on, I kind of want to... What if I do that? Oop. I kind of want something like this, but like, hold on, no. I need something dark for the wings. Actually, no. Ah! Missed that. Where's my line art? I think that's a pretty good silhouette, if I'm being honest. I personally think it's a good silhouette. I kind of want the wings to be a different color. Like, not the same color as his body, but also not that color. Need something like more gray, like a darker gray, like this, but more gray, like down here, like there. Bam! Bam! And then now that looks more white. Ryu also works under assassination for money, along with 3 other characters: Conry, the wolf human, Asa, angel bird, and Donoma, spider human. That's fucking sick, dude. I love creating OCs. Is like one of the best parts of Dungeons and Dragons. I turned on a sketch layer. I have no shading here. Okay, time to just kind of go willy-nilly on this bitch. Okay, we're gonna this, then gouache. Forgot something. We're gonna clip that. Amazing. So now I just, life is hard. This is not what I wanted to color with. I'm coloring with dry gouache. It's thin gouache that I like. You looked through my sketchbook. Most of them might as well be D&D characters, and I have sketchbook that will just be D&D characters. That's pretty pog. Fuzz! Fuzz. Fuzz. I don't know how, I'm not liking how the coloring's coming. I kind of want to do more gray. I kind of hate that the red is on this too. I want him to look fuzzy, you know? I want him to look fuzzy. We're going fuzzy. We're going fuzzy. We're going fuzzy. Oh, fuzzy and friendly boy. Don't know if I'd call him friendly, but what if his head was just fuzzy but his body wasn't, man? Would that be fucked up or what? It looked like those dogs who get their entire hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look, he's gonna look like this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. He's gonna look like this. Fuck. He's gonna look like that. Not the fucking line art over it. Wait, yes. He's gonna look like that. Who the fuck is Rod Sterling? Where's my candy? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. I see what you're doing. You motherfucker. Done nothing? Nothing? I want, like, maybe his back to be fuzzy and his wings are definitely fuzzy. But, like, after a certain part, it's just no more fuzz. After a certain bit, you don't get any more fuzz. I just realized I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I'll fix that. It's fine. I don't really mind if the fuzz comes off it like that. So I'm gonna do the wings. Fuzzy little wings. It's like he got glue poured on him and then fuzz of biological perfection. Well, one of the theories of Mothman is that he did come out of like radioactive or nuclear sites and shit like that. So maybe, I don't fucking know. Maybe, you don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he did. Maybe that's what happened. And maybe that's why he wanted to tear down the bridge. Because they glued fucking fuzz to him. You don't know? Who's to say? Who really is to say here? Who is to say here, huh? What have I done? What have I done? I mean, this stream is called Making Abomination, so like, but is Mothman an abomination, or is he just misunderstood? Is he just not fully understood, and thus people are scared of him? Who knows? trying to make the hair look like not like orderly, so it definitely looks like fucked up. Well, at the same time, it's like very hard to make it look fucked up and then also good. But do I want it to look good? Now, what if I do this? Ooh. Okay, we know we're like this. I'm an abomination. Okay, we're gonna keep going like this. Amazing. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday too. I don't know if I'm gonna, but like I'm gonna try. Ha! I'm gonna try. You can bet your ass I'm gonna try. And then we're going like this. Trust the process, despite the fact I don't know what the fucking process is anymore, but trust it. And here we go. I have an idea. If this doesn't work, oop, appreciate that one. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna look good or how I want it to look, but like I'm gonna try it. Okay. My leg is just shaking, man. And then finally, I'm gonna just some fuzz here. I bring it a little bit around so it doesn't look like a perfect circle. This fuzz, 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 fuzz. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. Now where is it? Where's the motherfucker? Is that it? Is this it? Here. And then I'm gonna just do this. That's a different layer. That's a different layer. I want it to be over this. Like this. Like that. Like this. I only have like the light hairs here because I kind of like how that looks. And then we're gonna go like this. Like this. You can turn on the line art again because, and then I'm also going to once again make this and clip it. Ah, not good. Ah, ha ha ha. Do I like how that looks? Not particularly, but okay, oh, it's supposed to add shading to the skinny skin bone man. Shading. Limp wrist. Limp wrist. Limp brisket. Okay, and then first off we're gonna do filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Turn it up a little bit. Lower it a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna take the flare and we're going to filter it. No, we're going to correct line with or thin line and lower that. I want them you know what? Cancel. I don't like the thin lines. Blur. Let's try motion blur. No. We're gonna have a big area to, oh, nope. A little bit less. And directional blur, what about that? What about that? Let's do, what's box? Smooth? Box. No. Let's look at a different blur. What's radial blur? That kind of looks a little bit more fuzzy. Area to blur. Looks a little fuzzy. Oh, no, I know what that does. Not what I wanted. Blur. Bubblegum pop, my beloved. Yes! We love bubblegum pop. I don't know what I did. Okay. We're gonna try, fuck you. We're gonna try Gaussian blur because Gaussian blur is, we can always fall back on Gaussian blur. Not then. It's a little bit too much. Nope. A little bit more. Cancel. What else is there? There's, what's dust? Remove dust. I go like this. I go like this. What is it doing? Oh, I know what it's doing. Stupid. Let's try motion blur again. Hold on, we're figuring this out. There's fingertip. I kind of want to do that. Okay, liking that so far. Ooh, bitch, we liking this. We liking this. Oop. I have barely blinked in the past few minutes, I will be honest. Hold on. But we're gonna make it really small, and so we're gonna have like little lines. And I'm also gonna do some slight erasing here. And here. And here. There we go. I gotta go here. Is this it? Is this the one? Yeah, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's it. This is, I think. I can't tell. That's not good. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Fingertips really good for like hair textures, I think. I mean, don't quote me on that because I'm don't know for sure, but like in my opinion, it looks really good for hair textures. And I kind of wanna keep the line, but I kind of, maybe if I lower the opacity a bit. No. What if I thin it out? What if I thin the layer out, the line out? Draw. No! Thin lines. I don't like the thin lines. I like my thicker lines. Hold on. I'm gonna do some texturing with my pencil because I like that. What was this thing I was gonna say? I said I was gonna draw next. I don't remember. I said I was gonna draw something next. If I decide to draw something next, I was gonna draw something next, and I don't remember what it is now. Luigi! Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're drawing Luigi next. No! None of those things that help me. References. No references. We're doing this without a reference. No references. I believe in my love for my boy. One more little thing I want to do. I don't know if I like all the fuzz. Blushing Mothman! Oh, that is powerful. I'm leaving it there. Why? Because I can't. This is my art. Catgirl stream returns. Oh my gosh. You're good. You don't have to apologize for leaving. You can stop working on the map for tonight and finish drawing to another project, and then I don't know, but I'm not gonna sleep. It's Friday, meaning I don't have school tomorrow. No, sleep. As someone who didn't get a lot of sleep last night, please sleep. Trust me, if you don't have school tomorrow, that means you can work on this project tomorrow. I'm texturing with a pencil. Bow, bow, do 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 do. I'm going quiet because I'm focusing on texturing now. I have to double check that things aren't freezing on me. No, we're good. We're good. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. There will be no sleep tonight. Tomorrow I will either way I drink Oh. Valid. Valid. I'm gonna be knocking out immediately after stream. So, I mean, I think you should try to sleep, but I wish you luck on your endeavors, Frankie. I like that, actually. I really do like that. Maybe it's just very gentle fuzz. Very gentle fuzz. Very, very gentle fuzz. I know why this looked wrong. The bumps were not included in the line art. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. There's a drawing of an inventory for the character I mentioned earlier, Ryu. They have many gemstones. Love gemstones. Gentle fuzz, like one of those little animal toys. Yes! Little gentle fuzzy boy. A little gentle fuzzy boy. Just gentle texture. Just gentle, gentle texture. Behold, a man. Gentle, gentle texture. Do 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 do. Finger and thumb. Do 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 do. So Dungeon Master Pin. Yes! If you're in my Discord, which if you're not, you can just easily join if you want. But if you're in my Discord, post that to the art. I would love to see it. The art channel. I would love to see. Actually, you could post all this to the art channel. I love seeing your guys' art. It makes me so happy seeing people's art. Kanye West, he likes with fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye likes fingers in his. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye West, fingers in his ass. Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass. Kanye likes fingers in his ass. Do 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 do. How do I get Discord? Do you have a command? Yes! Exclamation point Discord will give you the link to my Discord. All you gotta do is read the rules, click the little button under the rules, and you should have access to the entire Discord. And you should be able to post in the art channel. If you can't, let me know. And I will fix that. Because Discord's for everybody. Yeah! I'm liking this better. Liking this a lot better. And then let's get this. I'm gonna try to do some like brown fuzz. Because I know like what I want to do is I want to just kind of do a little bit of fuzz here and then copy and paste it all over so it's just easier. If I had a brush for fuzz, I don't know how to make brushes and I'm too lazy to learn at the moment, so like, So right now I'm just suffering. So I'm gonna just do a nice little patch of fuzz here, and I'm gonna just cheat. I'm gonna cheat the system. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna cheat the system. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I can cheat the system. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, fuck. Cheating the system. Okay. Okay. I'm cheating the system. Cheat the system. Okay. Do 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 do. How does that look? Let's just. At this point, I think it's probably just easier to just do it manually. Mothman. Should I try to do like a realistic sketch? I'm bad at realism, but like practice makes perfect, right? Am I right? Who knows? Like how it looks kind of hairy. Makes me happy. Like weirdly hairy. I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna do something real quick. Do this. This actually here. I kind of want to just take this whole line art for the wings part and just blur it instead of doing line art around the wings part. You don't need line art for every bit of the art. That is my takeaway. You don't need line art for everything. Some things are good to have line art so you can define it better. Some things are good without line art. Fuck. Messed that up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little blur pen and blur these colors out to make it look a little bit fuzzier. Like that. And then we're gonna take this off, take this off, take this off, all that fun stuff. Take this, blur, blur. Oh, wrong. Was it this one? No, where's my color? This one? This one? There we are. Blur. Blur the lines of reality. Blur the lines of reality. Blur. Blur the lines of reality. Yes. I forgot to take these lines off. Where's the lines? These are lines. I should really label my fucking layers. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then I suffer. A blur. Blur. You? Oh, I forgot I had that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing that. What layer? Okay, that's the layer. Okay. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. Fuzzy boy. Fuzzy, fuzzy boy. We like the fuzzy boys, yeah. Okay, and let's just get this out here. Like this. Yes, yes, yes. I want to play Minecraft. Okay, tis in Discord. I put a drawing of Ryu there. Let me see. I'm gonna take this moment to go look at it. I'm gonna go look at that drawing of Ryu. Oh my god! That's so cute. I love them. Holy shit. Oh, I also love the colors, dude. Those colors are great. Holy crap. That's so cool. But I do not have the patience to color all my D&D drawings. I love the colors though. The colors are probably like, I love the whole character design, but the way you use the colors in that picture is just really pops out and it's really cool. They were the first character I made to a project? Nice. That's so cool. God, I hate this fuzz. This fuzz is killing me. That's a magic item? Ooh. Fancy living. Magic items. I'm the announcer for a brand new family game. It's called Super Smash Brothers. That sounds nice. How do you play? Since to swap you into a world of friend war and you have ever known and loved before. Oh, come on, it'll be a blast. Little friends and then time to have some motherfucking smash. Shit out of your friends. I'm fast and their ass and my hand hurts. My hand hurts. My hand hurts. Also, if you, I don't know if I said this earlier, if you have like non-copyrighted or non-DMCA music, like video game music, that would fit that like little opening, my little thing, go ahead and suggest it, and I will listen to it and see if I like it or if I feel like it fits that. Because as much as I love Kitchen Gun, it doesn't fit it anymore. So I need a new song for the intro that fits kind of like that vibe, that chill vibe. Oh no. Oh, there's screwed. This thing's almost done. It's gone is the era of Kitchen Gun. It's still in the playlist. It'll still be there and pop up in streams. It just won't be the opening music anymore. Each charm on the necklace is a different dragon they captured souls of and made them charms and can turn into them. Damn, this fucker sounds OP. That's a powerful motherfucker. That's so cool. The middle charm is the only one they had that didn't capture the soul of. Yeah. Do 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 do. Bite me. I love this song. This song gets me so happy. Just bouncing. Just bouncing. Ah! They were born with the middle one, hence it being the same color as them. Oh, nice. Oh, this fucker's almost done. Each dragon comes with different weaknesses that will be put in the story later, and I've said too much, but I'll keep you updated on the project. Please do. I love hearing people's D&D projects and stories. I'm actually listening to I'm actually in a campaign right now. Our schedules have been fucked, so we haven't been able to play. But my character, her name is Breeze. She's a lovely tiefling, because I'm gay, so you know, I'm always choosing tieflings. She's a tiefling, bard, multi-class bard ranger. And she's just delightful. She has memory problems, which is just my way of making, if I forget things from the campaign, it's not out of character, because my character wouldn't remember anyways. Man, what are you talking about? But she's very nice and bubbly, but she doesn't really remember anything about herself, so she's just kind of along for the ride, along for the vibe, you know. And she's very sweet. She likes to, she lived a nomadic past, but she doesn't really remember it, and her current party essentially kidnapped her, and she just kind of stuck with them, because as you would. Characters are not D&D characters, but ones I can use as backups. They're just characters I made for self project. Fun. OCs, love that. I have a bunch that I'm just like, I'm gonna write stories about this one day. You know. But Breeze is a lovely tiefling. She can't remember shit. She's not very smart. And she just loves everything. She has a pet owl bear named Aries. And Aries loves her very much. And she loves Aries very much. Then the day never comes. It really doesn't. So, yes. I love making D&D characters. I'm just bad at playing. I actually kind of like that. I kind of like this. I'm kind of loving this. Now, where's the background? I want to get the background a little bit different. Hold on. I'm gonna... Okay, this is cheating. I know this is cheating, guys. I know this is cheating. It's just for texture, man. It's literally just for texture. Yeah, so yeah, I like to, I want to play around with Breeze a little bit. I don't like, it's hard to because we don't have any, like, we're bad at keeping schedule and playing, but I'd love to be able to play her some more. Okay, now one last thing I want to try. Trust the process. Trust the process. Oh. Oh. Trying to put a filter on it. Ooh, kind of like that. We're gonna go back a little bit. Lower the opacity a little bit more. Looks a little smoky, so I'm gonna try to get some more dark blue in there. Gonna lower it a little bit more. How's that look? It's Mothman. It's not cheating. It's part of the artistic process. Current D&D podcast I've been listening to is called The Homebrew. I haven't heard of that one. I might give it a chance. I'm too attached to the Adventure Zone to, like, listen to other podcasts. And then I'm gonna take this, and I want to darken this a little bit. Ooh, not like that. A darker sky. Give me a darker sky. Darker without being black. Cool. And then we're gonna do my favorite thing is I do tone scraping. White. I think this is it. Yeah. And then I do particle density. Lower it. A little bit more or less. A little bit less. Like that, we go. Then I'm gonna lower the amount a little bit more. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you have to look at like D&D. Are you starting from balance or are you starting from their most recent, what's it called, arc? Because I would definitely recommend starting from balance because balance is, in my opinion, the best, but I'm biased because I haven't listened to the other ones yet. So, like, okay. What are we rating Mothman? I will be honest, this isn't my first. This isn't my best drawing, but in my defense, I am sleep deprived. From a 0 to like absolutely shit to a 10 being amazing. What are we rating Mothman? Not my best. Not my best. But I'm sleep deprived. And I'm bad. What if I activate the bad colors again? Where are the bad colors? Where are they? Oh no, they're the bad ones. Kinda wanna put some. Would you like to listen to Homebrew? I can give you the first chapter name if you want. I'm good right now because I'm listening to The Adventure Zone. And I can barely listen to one podcast, so 2 I will not be able to keep track of. But I will keep that in mind because I am always looking for new stuff to listen to. So I'll keep it in mind. But right now I'm fine because I am listening to something right now. Thank you, though. Okay. How we vibing? How is this? I think I'm gonna put it one more layer back here of more leaves, just so it looks a little bit more foliage around him and it's not just like the night sky. I like that. I like that. Okay. Homebrew Drunks and Dragons in the Adventure Zone. Interesting. Okay, a little bit more. Who is calling? My sister is calling me. She will have to wait. Okay, give me a sec. I have to go open the door for my sister. So enjoy this scene real quick and I'll be right back. I really got back just to hear the whoo. Well, I didn't even have my headphones on. I just heard the whoo from across the room. Okay. I'm liking this. What's one I kind of want to get rid of? Hold on. Right here. I'm gonna soften it out. Success. Also, I think this one. Okay, okay. I think that's a little better. What's going on? Am I unmuted? I am unmuted. Okay, okay. There he is. There's Mothman! There's a harbinger of death and destruction, but also a warning for what's to come. Ooh. I'm gonna put Ryu's other dragons into the Discord. One sec. Yes, please do. I need to save Mothman. Give me a sec. A Mothy boy. Save. And now, file, new, Luigi. Okay. Luigi time. It's a Luigi time. It's a Luigi time. Now here's the thing. I'm not looking at any references. I know he has like a kind of like a chilly looking head. And then we have the hat. That looks like a... The hat. The dragons are in. Okay, let me take a peek. Let me take a peek. Ooh! Dude, you have like a lot of fun with color. Very nice. Very nice. Pop off. Part of me wants to make it like a Luigi in my style. Part of me really wants to just do Luigi in my style, which is not what Luigi looks like. I'm not trying to make him look like... I just want him to make him look fun. I should probably look at some type of reference because I think I gave him a JoJo hat. Honestly, fuck it. We're not staying true to the fucking art style. The confidence. No. Shoulders rise because he's an anxious dude. Luigi's anxious. I'm with the amethyst up on the computer right now. Ooh, nice. Luigi's a little bit of an anxious guy. He's a little bit of an anxious fella. Why'd I do that? It's supposed to be more like this. There we go. Take that out. Like that. Candy time. Give me a sec. I forgot it's sour. Sour. Let's have like a little bit of a slouch. A little bit of a slouch. Well, you gotta remember, Luigi gets nervous. And he's told. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna make him do the anime boy thing where he's like scratching the back of his head. I'm turning Luigi into an anime boy! And who can stop me? Nobody. Everyone is powerless to stop me! I have the power! Do, 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 do. Ah, that looks like shit. Okay. No one will stop you, and I want to see Anime Luigi, so please continue. Yeah! So don't worry, I'm... Okay, we have like that hair. We have the hair. The iconic hair. We're gonna have some here because we got those sideburns. Fuck, where'd I go? Got those sideburns. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. No. And then we know he has a hat. Okay, there we go. There it is, there's a song. He has like, I feel like Luigi has curly hair. I'm bad at drawing hats. Over quarantine, I went from straight to trans bisexual demi boy. Lot changed. Ah, the night changes. Something about the night changing. I'm happy for you though, dude. Hell yeah. Sparkles like new. Do 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 do. really trying to figure out how I'm doing this. Like that. Chilly head, a hat, curly hair. You're drawing him like your police artist. No! I mean, there's no rush to figure out like your sexual identity or your gender. Like, it's all, I think of things like very fluid. So like, you can constantly be changing. So like, even if it, like I'm still constantly changing too, and I think just it's really cool. And I like how Pretty Tell, what was his crime? He killed his brother. I gave him very luscious lips. He killed his brother. Has anyone seen that video where it was like, he has his mustache, I forgot. Give me a sec. I was like, why does he look wrong? Mustache. Can't believe I forgot his mustache. I'm a fake Luigi stan. That's the only man I will ever stan. It's Luigi. Luigi is who I stan. I'm a Luigi stan. I'm a Luigi stan. His crime was he killed Mario and got away with it because he just smiled at the police officers and they're like, Mamma mia, he cannot do any wrong. We love him so much, we let him go. Woo! We love that. We love to hear that. We love supportive teachers. Hell yeah. I give him a little blush. I'm gonna give him a little blush. Oh, that's good. Oh fuck, what was that hand? Shit. Okay. Done. Oh, that's why it looks weird. This one right here. It's like something looks weird about that. And last period teachers use your correct name and pronouns. Hell yeah! We love teachers being supportive. Bum 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 do 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 do. Okay. It's kind of pulled up though because of how like he is right here. Also sitting right next to one of my friends first period, I also apparently took the name Frankster. Bruh. That's a pretty good name. Pretty good nickname. I have a habit of calling people by like the large names for large versions of their names, even if that's not actually what their name is short for. Like I call one of my coworkers whose name is, am I good to say that? Yeah, it's not a last name. His name is Jeremy, and I call him Jeremiah. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like it, but he hasn't said anything to me. And then one of my other coworkers who doesn't work there anymore, he like just left. I call him, his name's Zach, and I call him Zachary. And it frustrates me when people have short names that aren't short for anything. They're just short names. So I'm like, no, I can't call you anything. Gonna give him that snatched waist. A little bit. Bum 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 bum. Oh fuck. Ignore that. I think it's like this. Okay. Okay. Boom. Anime Luigi, but in the same outfit. Oh, death. Don't close your eyes. Oh. Now I have to give him his iconic boots. Carefully leans my desk fan to blow on my laptop. That's what you gotta do sometimes. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Look at those iconic boots. Gucci? Who? Louis Vuitton? Who? Luigi. We're gonna just do some. You know how much I write, you would think I'd be good at spelling, but you're wrong. Autocorrect is the only reason people can understand me online. That's valid. That is absolutely valid. Sometimes I will just type and I will say close enough and I will send. Okay. Okay. Oh, dear. Look at that boy! Look at him. It's just a sketch. I don't know if I want to do the whole fucking drawing, but like, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at my boy. What time is it for me? 7:51 p.m. I thought I heard someone call me. It's the boy. Brother. I love him. We're saving that. But I am also, it's 9:51 for you? Oh, okay. Hold on, we're gonna save this one too. Save that one too. Okay, But I think I'm gonna call it because it's been almost 3 hours. I am tired. I need to get some sleep. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna go see if there's anyone to raid, because why not? There's no one to raid. So unless yeah, no one to raid really that I want. That I mean, there's people I follow that are live, but they're like bigger accounts, and I'm just gonna be like, no. Listen, I have my little corner of the internet. I have my little corner of Twitch. And this is where I stay. Okay, but thank you guys for vibing with me in this sleep deprived, my fucking sleep deprivation arc. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I had fun drawing Mothman and sketching Luigi and drawing some cursed drawings. I don't know if Anne's still here, but once again, Anne, thank you for the raid earlier. And yeah, if we could get to 90 followers, I'm gonna do an art stream where only cursed drawings, where I'll probably put like 0 cooldown on the cursed drawing redemption, make it super cheap, all that fun stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for chilling and vibing with me. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, guys. Get some sleep. Bye.